Allah Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakradash, Shalom, and salutations and double honors to the men of Great Millstone, where I learned this 100% truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, who also subscribe to the men of Great Millstone, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. My name is Yahallah, and I'm back again with another video, and I pray that you be edified with it. And I'm just gonna play the video and pull out some scriptures, and if I pause it, put my 2 cents in, or give a scripture, then that's what it is. And if the Spirit leads me that way, that's where I'm gonna go, and we keep it like that. So let's listen to it.
You can look at the situation right now, right at this exact moment, right now, to tell you how much power America has lost. So all of you who are thinking that America is too powerful, the U.S. is too powerful, you're thinking of the world situation as it was around 30 years ago. And the psychological trauma that the world has suffered as a result of American domination has caused everyone to, as they say, once bitten, twice shy. Well, the world has felt the lash of the United States. They felt the sting of the lash of the United States for decade after decade after decade. So now we keep waiting for that lash again. We keep waiting, thinking that they're going to lash the world again and that you can never rise up against them. But that slave master has gotten old. That slave master has gotten weak. And his former slaves have gotten stronger. It's like if America took if you compare it to, say, for example, a hostage taker who takes a bunch of children hostage and keeps them for years and years and years. Well, they grow stronger while he gets older and weaker, and that's what's happened with the United States vis-a-vis the world. And you can look at, as I say, the situation right now. What's happening right now? Everyone, America, everyone, Europe, the West, everyone is doing what? Waiting to see what Iran is going to do. They're waiting to see what Iran is going to do, if Iran is going to retaliate and how they're going to retaliate. 30 years ago, no one would be waiting. 30 years ago, America would have just directly attacked Iran in a preemptive strike. They would have been able to build a coalition of all the European nations. They would have even been able to build a coalition with the GCC, the Arab nations, against Iran. Everyone would have been on board because they wouldn't have had a choice not to be. And Iran would have been devastated already. And all of the people of Gaza would have already been expelled from Gaza. They would have been expelled into the Sinai.
Yeah. So Babylon the Great, America, aka America's definitely going to get back the things that they have dished out. You know what I'm saying? America to this day is still proud, as if nothing's going to happen. But the scriptures say otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time for America to finally actually Salaki, excuse me, get back what is dished out. You know what I'm saying? When the times like bombing Japan the way they did with Fat Boy and Little Man, going into different countries around the world, trying to give the countries democracy, and the Mo lifestyle that this country has here. They try to force it on other countries, or they sanction you. They go into countries and extract all your resources, and colonize your people, and give them the Mo lifestyle. They have bases everywhere, kind of how like Rome was, and they got away with it. But just like Rome was going to be, just like Rome was destroyed, so was Babylon. Babylon is Babylon's the reincarnation of Rome. Let's see here what I got. Um, let's see. So like here. But Babylon's time is coming, man. You know what I'm saying? And it has to happen. This is Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. So America is now put in a position where the Lord sees and has been watching for a while their iniquities build up and their sins have reached heaven. And now the Lord is going to get ready to destroy this place. And this is why all the things that's happening in the world. This is why you see America weaken. And this is why this is why Iran is going to go to war with Israel, and then America is going to have to jump in, and then Russia and China is going to have to jump in, because the scriptures and the Lord has put it in their hearts. Let's see. And these things are about to take place as we speak. People like to think that, oh no, it's not going to be in our time, in our generation. No, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in our time. Um, Let me see. Uh, um, Let me see. Salaki, bear me 1 second. Um, it's not what I want. Bear me 1 second. I was trying to find a scripture. Let's see here. Um, Damn, I hate the. Oh man. Let me see. Let me see if it's like that. And uh, that's okay. That's all right. I got another scripture I wanted to bring out. It's okay. I'm just not wording it right. So that's okay. I got another scripture for you right here. Because United Nations and the whole world is going to turn on on Babylon, America. You know what I mean? And they're gonna shoot their missiles at America. So this is where we at right now. Even though the United Nations are down with America, they're gonna recognize and realize that we've been going off of everything that they've been saying, and they have done a lot of wickedness in the earth. And the whole world knows who America is and what they do, but they scared to attack. I got a scripture about that, because America's going to be forced into this war. This is Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sorest upon the beast. These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and they shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. That's gonna be those nuclear warheads. Let's listen to a little bit more what he's saying.
Tried to do that, but everybody has the option now to say no. Egypt said no. Jordan said no. Saudi Arabia said no. And they can't force them. They can't force their hand, because now there's a rise of the global south. Now there's a rise of BRICS. Now the global consensus actually has some power now. Because the global consensus, as I say, has always been the global consensus, whether it's on the issue of Palestine or anything else. If you had the time, you could go back and look at every vote in the General Assembly with regards to Israel or with regards to almost any other issue, and there's always a global consensus, and America is always on the other side of the global consensus. And then America got to overrule. Well, their actual, real existing power of the United States isn't anything like what it used to be. The vision that you have in your mind of American power is obsolete now.
So check this out. This is 2 Corinthians 13:9. For we are glad when we are weak, and ye are strong, and this also we wish, even your perfection. Hold on. This is Jeremiah 50:45, and it reads, Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he have taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he have proposed against the land of the Chaldeans, which is the modern day Edomites in Babylon. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So the Lord is going to have America destroyed, and he's going to use Israel to draw he's going to use Israel to draw in, because Israel's the least of the countries, because they get everything from their big brother America, Babylon, and he's gonna go to war with Iran, Israel, and it's going to drag everybody else in, because once that happens, if Iran goes to war with Israel, America's going to be dragged in. If America gets dragged in, then Russia and China is going to be dragged in. Yeah, so the least of them is going to draw this World War III in.
That you have in your mind is outdated. If it was 30 years ago, if it was in the 1990s, the scenario that we're facing right now with regards to Israel and Iran, if that was playing out in the 1990s or even the early 2000s, well, there wouldn't even be an Iran anymore. There would have been a massive global international community, so-called Western country coalition attack on Iran preemptively. No one would be waiting to see what Iran is going to do. But everyone is shaking in their boots, waiting to see what's going to happen, because they're not sure if they're going to be able to deal with whatever Iran is going to do. I'm just saying, this is the facts. America is waiting. Everyone is on tenterhooks, waiting to see what's going to happen.
What's going to happen is WW3 is going to happen. This is Revelation 9 and Revelation 11:14. The second woe was past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Woe is another way of saying destruction. And this is what's going to happen to Babylon. It's going to be destroyed with nuclear warheads, and everybody is going to become an enemy and hate the whore, like the scriptures say. This is 2 Esdras 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. And this is Esdras' reincarnation, speaking of what he's seeing, like John the Revelator seeing the future of what's going to happen. I'm going to jump down to 17, 2 Esdras 16 and 17. Woe is me, Who will deliver me in those days? Those days are going to be hard days, man. Those days are going to be nothing but chaos, fire, and destruction. You know what I mean? And it's going to go down, man.
They don't have the actual power anymore to force their will on the world. So this image that you have in your mind of this all powerful super state, that reality doesn't exist anymore except in your mind. So the main thing is you have to get that out of your mind, because that's the only place that version of reality exists. That's not the reality of the world that we live in today. And so yes, we can get them expelled from the United Nations, and we can actually get members of the Security Council who you think will veto it. France and the UK, you think that they will veto this measure, but I'm telling you, this isn't the world that we live in anymore. The UK and France have to think about their future. If they remain tied to America, then they're going to become slaves. They're already becoming slaves to the United States. They're going to become what we were in the previous decades. All of Europe is going to be subjugated by the United States. And meanwhile, the global South is going to rise. France is thinking about all of the power and the influence that they've lost in Africa. That was part of how they even were able to survive as a country, with their access to resources in, for example, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. Well, they got kicked out.
This is Ezekiel 35:7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So these Edomites who are running around in Babylon, that's proud, as he's saying about how they used to be able to start fights and everybody would be scared. Nobody's scared of America no more. I mean, their power is gone. Their power is withered away, and they're ripe for destruction. They're ripe to be desolate. Let me see. Let me see here. The Lord's going to destroy this place and burn it down. Let me see what I got here. Obadiah, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau a stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. Let me see. The Lord is going to allow this place to be destroyed with nuclear missiles. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Esau. And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
They're thinking about repairing their relationship with the global South. They're thinking about trying to recover their relationship with Africa, their relationship also even with China.
But nobody trusts Esau no more. Nobody trusts America. America's been the big, bad, scary wolf for a long time now. And now that power is gone. And everybody sees it. Everybody has missiles. India has nuclear missiles. Iran has nuclear missiles. What's that? Turkey has nuclear missiles. Everybody has nuclear missiles now. They're ready to go to war. They're ready to destroy everything. And these missiles are all gonna have Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah spirit in them. So they're gonna hit their targets when those arrows shoot off. Let me see if I got another scripture. Let's see. Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. For thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So those missiles are going to hit, and they're going to destroy this place and make it a desolate place.
They're thinking about how they're going to go forward in the future, and the future is not American. That's a fact.
You hear that? Every only ones who don't understand that is Americans. They think that they're supposed to reign forever. Let me see. Oh, I got another scripture here. Probably wording it. I have other scriptures on my mind, but it's not being worded right. Um, Isaiah 47:7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. This is the mentality of Esau and Babylon. They think that because the lady is the whore, which is Babylon. So again, it's saying, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. So they just think that they're gonna rule forever, and they can continue to do all the things that they're doing: blasphemy, crucifying Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, son Yahushai, uh, um, killing and destroying the prophets and the saints, uh, wrongfully accusing us, slander, turn us into willful sinners, and all kinds of other wicked things uh, that Esau was going. Job 9:24, man, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So this is the time that Esau's time is up, and the true elites know that.
Future of this world is not an American future. And the countries that are on the Security Council, we don't need to worry about what China is going to do on the Security Council. We don't need to worry about Russia is going to do on the Security Council. Obviously, they're not.
That's because they know China and Russia, because they formed BRICS nations. The world already realizes now. They're starting to not realize now, but starting to realize that America is not in power no more. America is not a superpower anymore. It's Russia and China.
To veto a movement to expel the United States from the UN. The only danger is from France and the UK. But I'm telling you that they have to think about their own future, and they have to be foresightful. And the way that the balance of power has changed, it's not a given that they will veto it. At the most, they might abstain from a vote on Article 6. And then it will go to the General Assembly, and we just need to get a 2/3 majority at the General Assembly to invoke Article 6 against the United States. And I think that if you were to hold a vote right now at the General Assembly as to whether or not they want to expel the United States from the UN, well, I think you would see the largest consensus, the largest, almost near unanimous vote in favor of expelling the United States from the UN.
So, this is where we at now, man. We're getting ready with this stupid election that's about to happen. How people are still being very naive and sottish, minded, light-minded, and still getting involved with the politics of this wicked-ass fucking place. And things are about to happen that there's no turning back, because we're entering into that time of Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30:7. And it's about to get real bad out here, man. I just did a video about, they're beefing up that COVID thing again. So, Slovakia, the jump shot. And, I can't say too much enough of it's about to happen. Everything that the elder apostles and the bishops and the teachers been talking to us about for years, it's about to happen now. And some people are in the know, they're getting scared. And the ones who are the Lord, they're getting excited, but at the same time, we understand too that things are going to get bad before they can get really good. So I'm going to rock this how you edified with that, man. I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the men of the great millstone where I learn this truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird. Shalom to the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.